All right, this is part two. Yeah, man. Hence why I'm gonna tell VJ, do you want to get cable or not? I don't know, Ivan. Like, do you, VJ? I don't want to get cable. I don't want to waste money. As I only watch YouTube stuff nowadays. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. I only watch YouTube too. Yeah, I only watch YouTube. If you want to watch The Bachelorette, VJ, we can get cable if you want. Yeah, we can watch a Bachelorette television show if you want. VJ, yeah, Ivan. Like nowadays, everything's online. Yeah, nowadays everything is online. Even television shows you can watch online. You know what I'm saying? You can buy purchase seasons on YouTube. Yeah, you don't need to watch on TV nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to watch on TV nowadays. That's why what? You don't need to watch on TV nowadays. Yeah, hence why what? Hence why nowadays you have to what? Most people watch YouTube. Yeah, and everyone watches YouTube. Yeah, everyone watches YouTube nowadays. The only thing I watch on TV are those channels that I mentioned. And I watch some other YouTube stuff like some YouTube clips. Yeah, that's what I watch. I watch YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I watch YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I watch movies and I watch movies. But nowadays you can what? You can purchase movies on YouTube to watch. Hence why companies like Videotron and like Blockbuster, those companies all went out of business because now you can rent movies on YouTube. So instead of going to the Blockbuster or the Videotron to rent your movies, you can just rent it on YouTube now or buy it for like $20. You can buy your Blu-ray collection on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hence why the video renting business, the physical media video renting business is out of business now. The Videotrons, the Blockbusters, all these movie rental companies, they all went out of business. I remember back then, I remember back in the day in 2004, 2005, I used to go, there used to be a big Blockbuster here in Elmer, obviously, and I used to go there and rent movies all the time. I remember I rented Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. I rented War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. Yeah. And now Blockbuster is gone. Now it's a Toys R Us, and the Videotron was gone too. The Videotron I had in here in Elmer, obviously, out of business, man. Yeah, because now you can rent movies on YouTube for like $3-4, man. Cheaper than even what you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're out of business, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is physical media dead? No, physical media is not dead, but like I in a good like 8 years from now, DVD will be out of the market, man. There'll be no more DVD. In a good like 10 to 12, 14 years from now, DVD will be out of the market. Just like VHS is now out of the market too. VHS was there in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. VHS, I don't know. I think VHS came out in the 70s, I think, 70s or 80s. Before they had Laserdisc, whatever it was, right? VHS came out in the 80s, I believe. The 80s or the 70s, I don't know. But DVD came out in the early in 2000. 2000 was 1999. 2000 was the years when DVD was very popular. I remember back in 2001 I rented movies in VH. They gave you the VHS option and the DVD option back in 2001. I remember I rented Spy Kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I rented Spy Kids. I rented some movies obviously, and I remember like 2002, 2003 VHS was now out of the market. And then DVD was very popular back in 2003. Remember that, guys? I remember that, yeah. All you guys who are my age, you remember that time, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And now DVDs are no longer popular anymore. Now it's all digital streaming. Blu-ray's pretty popular. Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray are very popular. People love Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray, but DVD is not popular anymore, man. People don't buy DVDs anymore. They all they all buy stuff digital. They watch movies online, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They watch all that stuff on YouTube. Yeah. Hence why in a good like 8, 10 years from now, I'm making a prediction DVD will be out of the market. There'll be no more DVD. And your physical media will still be there. My company will popularize physical media. As my company will popularize 4K Blu-ray. And a lot of people are going to buy 4K Blu-ray movies. But Blu-ray might even be out of the market too. You might just have 4K Blu-ray perhaps. I think Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray will still be in the market, but DVD will be out of the market. As nowadays people collect Blu-rays and 4K Blu-ray for movies. People don't buy DVDs anymore. They all collect 4K Blu-ray and Blu-ray movies. It's a better experience. Like I have a small Blu-ray collection. I barely have any DVDs. All my collections are all Blu-ray. I have a Blu-ray collection, a good like 30, 40 Blu-ray collection. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my company will popularize the 4K Blu-ray. It's going to popularize 4K Blu-rays, I'm saying. My company will popularize 4K Blu-ray. It'll popularize it. I'm saying. It's going to popularize 4K Blu-ray. My company. I'm saying. Yeah, let's release our movies on theaters and afterwards release it only on 4K Blu-ray. Let's copy Ivan's company. Release it on digital, online, and release it on 4K Blu-ray. That's what Hollywood will do. They release their movies on theaters, they release it on digital, on YouTube obviously, or they release it on 4K Blu-ray. You can get the physical 4K Blu-ray, or you can buy it on YouTube. After it's released on theaters, yeah, they're going to copy me, you know what I'm saying? Ivan's company is unique. He only releases movie on 4K Blu-ray, yes. Which is for the topic now. Will I what? Will me and VJ build that theater chain, or will we just stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon? Something tells me I'm just going to stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon, as I don't want to do all that dirty work, I'm saying. And VJ's lazy. VJ's like, Ivan, I don't feel like doing all that work. You know what I'm saying? VJ will be like, Ivan, I don't feel like doing all that work. You know what I'm saying? Let's just stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. I saw your videos. If we're going to make that kind of money, it's more than enough. We don't need more money, Ivan. Yes. It's an extra $30-40 million we don't need. Me and VJ don't need an extra. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, Jon Favreau and like Peter, Ivan, you're turning down an opportunity to make more money for yourself? Like, guys, I don't need more money, man. It's enough. Yeah, but Ivan, like, you're going to make an extra like $30 million for yourself. You're turning down an opportunity to make more money for yourself, Ivan? You know, so I'm like, Peter, I don't feel like doing all this work. Ivan, I'm more than happy to help you, man. Like, for a nice, like, 10, because Peter's greedy. For a nice, like, $25,000, I'll gladly help you, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? John's like, yeah, Ivan, for a nice $8,000, I'll gladly help you start your theater chain. I'm like, John, I don't need to fucking build this theater chain. Ivan, like, you're looking at an unheard of IMAX experience for the Eric Del himself. You're going to, and all the concession food, you're turning down an opportunity, Ivan, to make more money for yourself? I'm like, John, I don't need... Me and VJ are going to build our private IMAX here. We don't need to fucking see it at the theaters. We're going to have our home theatrical experience on IMAX. Yeah, but Ivan, the rest of the world, they're not us. They're not part of the 1%. They can't afford a private IMAX theater, Ivan. You want the rest of the world to get their IMAX experience, you got to build that theater, you know what I'm saying? But somebody tells me, Jon Favreau will tell me, Ivan, you don't need to build it. You're making more than enough money off your movie. Yeah, I'm making more than enough money off my movie. I don't need to build it. All the world has to do is put money into what? A nice theater system, a more advanced one or a less advanced theater system, and they'll get a good experience. Yes, but if you put money into a theater system, a nice 3,500, 4,000, 2,500, 1,500, 10,000, 7,000, 8,000, 15,000, 20,000, $30,000 theater system, or a private IMAX theater if you're really, really rich, you'll get an unheard of home theatrical experience. Yes, you still get you can still order your food, you can still go to the store, get your popcorn, your chips, your candy, your Coke. I want people to get. People are going to get all kinds of food. There's some people who will go to the store and get popcorn. They'll get it for what? For a good like $6, you can get like a what? Like an 8-pack of popcorn at the store. You can buy your butter. The people who don't have a big budget will most likely get popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Or they might order a nice pizza for themselves, a nice box of pizza for a good $30. For a good like $50, you can, and your family of 5, you can order like 2 big boxes of pizza. Okay, guys, the movie's arrived. What do you guys want? I don't know, Dad. I want pizza. You guys want pizza? Okay, I'll order 2 boxes of pizza. And they order 2 boxes of Domino's pizza, 2 boxes of pizza, 2 boxes of Pizza Hut. You know what I'm saying? With garlic sauce and their drinks. There's some people who will get candy and like chips. Okay, I'll go to the dollar store. The dollar store's cheap. I'll go to the dollar store. I'll buy a bunch of candy and I'll buy a bunch of Coke and I'll buy a bunch of drinks. The ones who don't have a big budget, they'll get like, you know what I'm saying? Some people will get McDonald's. Some people will get Wendy's. I'm going to get Wendy's for my movie's anus. I mean, I'm not going to get McDonald's. Because McDonald's, I have too much of it and it gets really annoying. I'm going to get some nice Wendy's for myself. Like a Baconator combo and maybe like a nice small cheeseburger with a large drink and a Frosty. And I'll have my 6 beers. You know what I'm saying? I'll get probably a Baconator combo, maybe 2 small cheeseburgers and a Frosty. I'm gonna go all out. VJ might get her nice, I don't know, her nice Thai rice, her nice sushi. She gets like 6 sushis with a Coke. Yeah, because VJ loves. Or she gets some Mexican, Spanish food, rice and beans. Yeah. Hey VJ, do you want 6 beers? Yeah, I want 6 beers too. We go to the store, we get 6 beers. Yeah. You get 6 beers. Yeah, you're looking at something crazy. That's why I don't need to build a theory chain. The amount of money I'm making off Peter, if I make $69 billion off my movie, if I make $69 billion off my movie and my merch, I don't need any more money, Peter. Yeah, but Ivan, you'll make an extra $34 billion for yourself. You're turning on opportunity. Like, Ivan, why are you against making so much money? Like you're the gatekeeper. You don't even make close to the amount of money. How much like your family are making hundreds of billions every year, Ivan, and yet they even want to make more money for themselves. They invest money in stuff. Well, why are you such against making more money, Ivan? You're king now. You're supposed to be making that kind of money. You're supposed to be making your tens of billions, Ivan. You're king now. I'm like, Peter, the amount of money I'm making off my 4K Blu-ray movie and merch is enough. I don't need any more money, Peter. You're getting greedy, Peter. You smell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ivan, you're right. You don't need to build a Fusion. Yeah, I don't need to build it. You're still gonna get 4K Blu-ray on Amazon's good enough. Ivan, you're right. It is a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. But Ivan, like, if you hire a team, they'll gladly do all that dirty work for you. Hire a good 150 development team. They're gonna do all the dirty work for you, Ivan. It's not a problem. Because Peter wants that IMAX theatrical experience. I'm like, Peter, you can easily build your own private IMAX here at home and get your nice home theatrical experience. Yeah, I could, Ivan. What about the rest of the world? They can't afford that. They're not us, Ivan. They're not a part of the 1%. They're not your 17. They're not us. Like, only we can afford that. Like, they can't afford that, Ivan. They're not rich like us, Ivan. I'm like, yes, hence why I recommend you put money into a theater system. You don't need to see an IMAX theater. As long as you have a nice theater system, you're going to get a good home theatrical experience. Hence why I'm releasing it on 4K Blu-ray. That way the world gets a good experience for my movie. See what I'm saying? The world gets a nice remastered home experience for my movie. See what I'm saying? The world gets a nice home theatrical experience for my movie. See what I'm saying? Alright, if you're gonna build it, chances are I'm not gonna build it, man. I'm just gonna stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. I don't feel like doing all that work. I'm already gonna be stressed out enough. I have to plan Skywalker with George Lucas. You know what I'm saying? I have to look at the resumes for my main guys, and I have to plan out the 3 volume. Me and Vijay have to go over the whole book and plan the 3 volumes. The scenes, okay, we have to type in the notes for the added scenes. What scenes shouldn't be in the movie? What scenes should we add in the movie? We have to write all those notes. Our prep. We have to study the Fellowship Ring script a couple times. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't want to do all that and have to handle like looking in all these cities around the world and the markets. It's really annoying, man. I'm like, George Lucas, Ivan, don't do it, man. Just stick to 4K on Amazon. Amazon already has warehouses worldwide. They'll handle all that dirty work for you, Ivan. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? They have unlimited stock of 4K Blu-ray discs. They can create your merch for you. As long as you price it well, you guys will make your money back. You don't need to build this theory, Ivan. Amazon will handle all that for you. Yeah, Amazon will handle all the dirty work for me. They have 100,000 plus employees, Amazon. Yeah, which they can easily handle a billion people easily. Yeah, we can easily handle a billion people. Amazon makes about $500 billion every year, man, and they have a good like 200, 300 million customers ordering their stuff every year. You see what I'm saying? Hence why they can easily, we can handle a billion people, but like we need to be prepared. Yeah, Amazon needs to be prepared, obviously, for the large order, man, the huge order, something crazy. If you look at something crazy, man, we're gonna have to hire like thousands of mailmen worldwide to deliver all the 4K Blu-ray movies and the merch to all these fucking homes worldwide, all over Europe, all over Canada, all over America, Mexico. Yeah, not all the fans will buy the merch. Some fans might not buy the merch. I don't feel like paying $100 for fucking posters, obviously, but most of the fans are most likely gonna buy the merch. You know what I'm saying? But chances are only like maybe 500 million people will get the merch. So if you have a family of 5, they'll buy they'll buy 6 posters. They're not gonna buy like 20 different posters. No, they're gonna buy 6 posters and hang it in their house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe a good like 400 million people around the world will order the merch. 600 million people will order the merch. Because most people have families. So if you have families, you only need to buy 1 set of merch, right? You don't need to. They're not going to buy like 20 set of merch. No, they're going to buy 6 posters for their house, and then the 5 mugs come with the 6 posters for their family, obviously. See what I'm saying? The only people who will buy the merch for themselves are the people who live on their own. The people who live on their own will buy the 5 mugs and 6 posters for themselves. But the people who have families, obviously, they're going to buy 1 set of merch for the entire family. 6 posters and 5 mugs is enough for the entire family. They're not going to buy like 3 different sets. No, they're going to buy 1 set. You know what I'm saying? And so it cuts it down. You're probably looking at maybe 700, 600 million people around the world buying my merch. You know what I'm saying? She's just saying yes. Hence why I'm not going to build that theory chain, guys. I am not going to build it. You know what I'm saying? There's a chance I might build it, but a high chance I will not build it. Somebody tells me VG, but Ivan, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, Ivan. It's too much work. Yeah, it's too much work. Ivan, like, just release it online, release it on 4K on Amazon. It's good enough. We don't need to build a theater, Ivan. We're gonna build our private IMAX theater. We're gonna get our home theatrical experience at home. We don't need to build a theater, Ivan. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna get the home theatrical experience on IMAX at home. I don't need to build a theater chain. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to build it. Peter won't be angry. Ivan, yeah, 4K Blu-ray is good enough. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, 4K Blu-ray, Ivan. I'm like, yeah. Ivan, how are you going to distribute your movie, by the way? Yeah, I'm going to sell it on Amazon. Amazon, like online or like DVD or like Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray? I'm like, no, Peter, 4K Blu-ray. He's like, 4K Blu-ray, Ivan, that's nice. You're looking at an unheard of experience, like $985 million technology, and you're going to sell it in remastered 4K Blu-ray? You're looking at an unheard of experience, Ivan. They put money into a theater system, Ivan. You're looking at an unheard of experience, Ivan, for your movie. Better than even Hollywood. I'm like, yeah, Peter. Ivan, that's smart. You know what you're doing. You know your stuff. You know, say 4K Blu-ray is an unheard of experience, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, it is, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, the world will still get a good experience, Ivan. A nice home theatrical experience. You know what I'm saying? For a good $1,500, $2,000, they can get a nice theater system for themselves, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? And they have their nice big screen TV or their nice projector and the nice slide screen, they play your movie. Looking at an unheard of experience, Ivan, on 4K Blu-ray. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Smart, Ivan. Look at an unheard of experience. I'm like, yeah, Peter. Ivan, you know your shit. You know what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, Peter, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivan, you're selling it individual, you're selling it in a box and all. Peter, I'm going to sell it in a nice box set like your Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. Ivan, that's nice, cool. You're going to have a nice box set, huh? I'm like, yeah, a nice box set. How much discs? Yeah, a good 6 discs, Peter. I'm going to have each volume come in 2 parts. Ivan, that's cool. You know, so you're looking at a beautiful box set coming with that. What are you selling for your what kind of merch are you selling, Ivan? Yeah, Peter, I'm gonna sell posters and mugs, like customized mugs, like the ale mugs, like that your actors drank in Lord of the Rings. Oh, customized mugs. I'm like, yeah, customized ale mugs for my movie. Ivan, that's nice. Are you gonna sell toys and t-shirts, Peter? I might sell toys and t-shirts. We'll see what happens. I might perhaps sell toys and t-shirts. Ivan, that's nice. I'm saying, Ivan, your company's top notch. Yeah, Ivan, I recommend partnering with Amazon's your best bet. They can handle a billion plus people ordering your movie, Ivan. They're the only people who can handle it. Yeah, you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about the dirty work. Amazon will handle all that for you, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, what's your deal with Amazon? I'm not going to tell you, Peter. He already knows. He saw my videos. Are you taking more money, Ivan? Yeah, I'm taking more money. I'm not going to tell you how much money I make. My deal at, Peter. It's none of your business. But he already knows. He saw my videos. It's 72.28, right? Yeah. 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 Hence why what? Hence why my Scottish company will be the best brand in the entertainment industry. Be top notch, obviously. Right? Yeah. So I'm going to keep talking about this greedy topic, man. Do not let guys like Mel Gibson or Peter Jackson do, because Peter Jackson is a greedy animal, man. The guy is a greedy animal. He's greedy, man. He's greedy. You know what I'm saying? The fact that, I'm going to keep saying this, the fact that he made $250 million and those Lord of the Rings actors got peanuts, he took all that money for himself. That's how you know Peter's greedy. As if that were me, I would have given the main like 7, 8 actors $1 million of my money. $8 million is not going to hurt you if you make $250 million. And Peter's greedy. He took all the money for himself. Ivan, are you saying you would give the actors a piece of your money? Yeah, if the actors got peanuts, if the movie had a good 7, 8 major stars and they got peanuts, I would have given, and I signed a $250 million deal, I would have given all the major actors at least a good $1 million of my money. I wouldn't give them like 3, 4, no, but I would have given them a nice like $1 million, man. Considering the Lord of the Rings actors got peanuts, they only made like $200, $250, $170,000, and Peter signed his massive $250 million. He took all the money for himself. He's greedy, man, and he also took New Line to court because they owed him more money. That's how you know Peter is a greedy. Peter has greed on another level. The guy is a greedy animal, man. He's greedy. Yeah, he's very, very greedy. Hence why you gotta be careful. You not let Peter Jackson do people. As I guarantee you, man. I guarantee you, when I offered Peter Jackson 0.6, he saw my bills. $350 million is not enough, Ivan. I want double that. I want more, man. I want like $700 million of your money, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you that. You're not worth it. Yeah, but Ivan, you're greedy too. Like, you're making all your tens of billions because he saw my bills. He knows the kind of money I'm going to make. You're going to make your tens of billions and you're giving me peanuts? I'm like, yeah, and the peanuts that I'm giving you is money that you don't even make in Hollywood, Peter. $350 million is a rich deal. You're just greedy. The reason why he's greedy, obviously, is because He knows the amount of money he's making is chump change for how much me and VJ are making, obviously. He wants a nice, like, $900 billion of that pie, man, but he's not worth it, you see what I'm saying? I want a nice, like, 700, 800, 900 $1 billion of that. Because he's greedy. I'm like, Peter, you're being greedy. $250 million in your bank after taxes, Peter, for your paycheck is good enough. It's enough money, Ivan, but I want more. I want double that, man. I want, like, double that, like, almost double that, man. I want a nice $400 million in my bank. $450 million in my bank. $500 million in my bank after taxes because he's greedy. Like, Peter, you're being greedy. I'm not going to have you sign $1 billion deal. You're fucking crazy. I guarantee you Peter Jackson's agent will try and push for 1%. Ivan, what about 1%? I'm like, no, I'm not going to have Peter walk away with like a $650 million deal. He signs like an $800, $700 million deal. He's crazy. I'm not going to pay him that. He's not worth it. Keep Peter around that 300, 350, 380 million dollar range for his royalty check, and you pay him his 85 million Canadian, which is 106 million in his own money. Keep Peter around that 400, 450, 480 million dollar deal. Don't let him go over that. Otherwise, he's ripping you off. And that's how you know if Peter, the moment I offer Peter that deal and Peter Jackson's agent pushes for money, I'm like, holy shit, Peter is a greedy animal, man. Yeah, man, he's greedy, man. Holy shit, this guy's greedy. Yeah. I don't know. I choose Peter Jackson. I fly into my office. His agent's on the phone, obviously, and his agent tries to. Peter Jackson pushes for 1%. Ivan, what about a nice 1% of that? I'm like, no, Peter, 0.6 is enough. Ivan, it's not enough. I want more. Like, he wants more. I want 1%, man. I'm like, holy shit, Peter's greedy. He's a greedy animal. Yeah, man. Even Vijay will be shocked. Holy shit, Ivan. Peter's a greedy animal, man. Like, we offered him 0.6% of the pie, and that's not enough for Peter. He wants more. So $350 million is not enough for you, Peter. No, Ivan, it's not enough. I want more. I want a nice $700 million of that. Because he's greedy. Like, Peter, you're pushing it. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay that. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. Obviously. So, because even though Keanu Reeves and Will Smith and them are all greedy animals, and Scarlett Johansson, they're not as greedy as Peter. Peter is worth more than them. You know what I'm saying? And what? And he's Peter has greed on another level. The guy is a greedy animal, man. Ivan, I'm fucking greedy, man. Yeah, you took all the $250 million for yourself, Peter. When those Lord of the Rings actors deserved a nice $1 million of your money, Peter. No, they did. And yes, they did, Peter. The Lord of the Rings actors worked their asses off. They shared in your success, and you took all the money for yourself. And those actors got peanuts. The only one who made a lot of money was Ian McKellen. He made his nice $13 million. Everyone else got their shitty $250K. You know what I'm saying? $900K. I don't know. Viggo Mortensen probably only made about $1 million maybe for Lord of the Rings. Elijah Wood, I heard, made like 800, 700,000, something like that. He got like $250K per movie. And I heard Sean Austin and all them got $250K for the 3 movies. Yeah, they got shitty money. And then Peter took the whole $250 million for himself, man. He's fucking greedy, man. If that were me, I would have given the actors at least $1 million. The main 8 actors $1 million of my money. Okay, give the actors $1 million of my money. That way they get a nice paycheck. I heard the actors got a $1 million bonus. If that's true, then they got some pretty good money. But if they didn't, then Peter Jackson's obviously greedy. He took the whole $250 million for himself, man. He's greedy, man. Yeah, he's a greedy animal. And he also took New Line to court after making $250 million. That's how you know Peter's greedy, man. He has greed on another level. Peter's a greedy animal. Yeah. He's greedy. Yeah, he's very, very greedy. As I guarantee you, $350 million in royalties will not be enough for Peter. He's going to want like double that. I want a nice like $600, $500, $700 million of that, Ivan. Even $1 billion of that, because he's greedy. I'm like, Peter, you're smelling blood in the water. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay that. You're not worth it. Ivan, like, why is $900 million such a big deal to you? Like, you're going to make your, I don't know, you're going to make your what? Your $50 billion, your $55 billion off your fucking movie, and another like $30 billion off your merch. You're making a big fuss over $1 billion. I'm like, Peter, if you were in my shoes, would you give me $1 billion of your money? No, Ivan, I would. Yes, put yourself in my shoes. If you were in my shoes, you would never give me $1 billion of your money. You make $250 million, Peter. For Lord of the Rings, you took all that cheddar, that pie, that big chunk. You took all that treasure for yourself because you're fucking greedy. And the Lord of the Rings actors got their peanuts. And what? The fact that you did that, that's how I know you would never ever give me $1 billion of your money. And so what makes you think I'm going to give you $1 billion of my money? You're not worth it, man. You're not the main show. Me and VJ are. It's not you. Yeah, but Ivan, you're greedy too. Like, you're taking all those tens of billions for yourself. You're not giving... Yeah, and I'm nice enough to give all the actors a small piece of the pie that Hollywood will never do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm nice enough to give you a nice $350 million of my roles. It's a nice paycheck. Yeah, but Ivan, it's not enough, man. I want more. Because he's greedy. He's greedy, you know what I'm saying? I want more. I want, like, double that, man. I want almost double that. I want a nice, like, $500, $600, $700 million of that, Ivan. Because he's greedy. I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you. I'm not going to have you sign that some crazy 700, $800 million deal. You're fucking crazy. Because Peter Jackson wants. The reason why Peter will be greedy because Peter Jackson knows. He saw my videos. Yeah, if Ivan prices his series for $160 and $1.1 billion, like 5 people buy his movie, obviously, he knows like my movie's going to do like $200 billion. You know what I'm saying? $200 billion plus in sales. He knows the kind of profits me and PJ gonna make. Ivan's gonna make his nice like 55 billion in profit, man. For his props for his 4K movie, he wants a nice like $1 billion of that because he's greedy. He's greedy, man. Yeah, because the reason why he's greedy because he. Even though he's making like $350 million, a lot of money, it's chump change given how much me and VJ are making. He wants a nice like $1 billion of that money, man. 700, 800, 900, even $1 billion of money. Because he's greedy, obviously. I'm like, Peter, I'm not going to pay you that. You're fucking crazy, man. I'm not going to fucking pay you $1 billion. I'm not going to have you sign a $1 billion deal. Even Steven Spielberg isn't even worth that, man. Steven Spielberg is not even worth a $1 billion deal for my movie. He's worth maybe a $550, $600 million deal, but he's not worth a $700, $800 billion deal for Steven Spielberg. I wouldn't even pay Steven Spielberg a $1 billion deal, man. He's not worth that, man. You're being greedy, Peter. $350 million is enough. That's not enough for you, Peter Ivan. It's not enough, man. I want more, man. I want like double that, man. Like, Peter, you're going to walk away with a good like $250 million in your bank after taxes, Peter. Money that the directors in Hollywood don't make. You're going to be like $250 million richer, Peter. You're being greedy. Ivan, it's a lot of money, but like I want more, man. I want double that, man. I want a nice like 400, 450, $500 million in my bank because he's greedy. I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. Stop it. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you that, man. You know what I'm saying? But eventually he'll say, Ivan, it's a deal. I'm like, Peter, if you don't have my offer, you're more than welcome. I can cast Mel Gibson over you. You can go back to Hollywood making less money, be it Thursday. Ivan, it's a deal. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying more money than what Hollywood would ever pay you. Hollywood will never pay you $450 million, Peter. The max they're going to pay you is maybe $200 million, $250 million if they're lucky, if you're lucky. $100 million if you're lucky. And I'm paying you $450 million, even $500 million. That's good enough. I want double that, Ivan. I want a nice like $1 billion contract. Because Peter knows if he signs a $1 billion contract, you know what I'm saying? Peter knows if he makes a nice like $800 million on my movie, he's going to make a nice like $400 million plus after taxes. He wants a nice like $400 million in his bank because he's greedy, obviously. I'm like, Peter, no. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you that. You're getting greedy, man. Stop it. You might tell me, Ivan, you're greedy too. Because he saw my videos, he knows the kind of money I'm going to make. Yeah, you're going to make your tens of billions, you're keeping all the money for yourself. Yes, Peter, because I'm fucking God. Me and my wife are God. We're worth the money. You're not worth our fucking royalties. There's a reason why I'm making this money, Peter, because I'm fucking God. I'm special. I'm much better than you. You're not even worth $1 billion of my money, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, you're greedy too, man. Like, you can easily give me a good $900 million deal, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? What Peter Jackson will do is, if he can't negotiate for a bigger chunk of the profits, he'll negotiate for a larger salary. Ivan, what about a $300 million salary? I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. Because he wants a nice like $600+ million contract here because he's greedy. He wants that like 600. His agent, Ivan, what about $150 million? What about a $200 million salary? He's like, Ivan, like you're making a big fuss over $300 million for a salary, Ivan. Like you can easily afford it. You're gonna make your tens of billions back. I'm like, Peter, I'm not gonna pay you $300 million and have you do it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? $85 million is good enough. You don't make $85 million in Hollywood for your base salary. You probably make your $20, $25, $30 million for your base salary in Hollywood, and you negotiate for a good chunk of the profits. And I'm giving you an $85 million salary. Money that even guys like James Cameron and Quentin Tarantino and Christopher Nolan don't make. You see what I'm saying? You're being greedy, Peter. You're making $106 million. 100 is not enough, Ivan. I want a nice like $150, $200 million for my salary. I'm like, man, I'm Vijay's like, holy shit, Ivan. Peter is a greedy animal. This guy is a greedy pig, man. Yeah. Peter is a greedy pig, man. He's a greedy animal, man. I'm like, Peter, Peter, you're small ball in the water. You're getting very greedy, man. Why, Peter? Why isn't $350 million enough for you, Ivan? It's enough, but I know you're gonna make way more than how much I'm making. I want a nice piece of that, man. I want like a nice like $500 million in my bank after taxes because he's greedy. I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. $350 million deal is enough. If you don't like it, you're more gonna call me a dirty slave. Ivan, it's a deal. He's like, fine, Ivan, it's a deal. I know what I'm saying. If he's upset, I'm like, Peter, you're upset about a $350 million deal. It's a lot of money, Peter. You're gonna walk away with a 200, like 30, 40, $50 million check on your bank, and you're upset. It's a lot of money, all right, but like the amount of money I'm making, the reason why he might be a little pissed off is because he knows the amount of money even though $350 million is a lot of money, compared to the amount of money me and Vijay are making, it's chump change. It's pocket change. It's chump change. You know, Ivan's making his like $55 billion off his movie, and I'm only making like $350 million. It feels small. Hence why he wants a bigger chunk of the pie. But I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you a $700, $800, $900 billion deal. You're fucking crazy. I'm not going to give you that deal, Peter. You're getting greedy. You know what I'm saying? You know, Ivan, you're greedy too. Yes, I'm greedy, but I'm generous. I'm giving you $350 in royalties. Money that you would never give me, Peter. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. Yes. Either you accept this deal, a $450 million deal is good enough, Peter. You're getting greedy. I want like $900 million, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, no. I'm not going to pay you $900 million. $450 million is good enough. This is more money. This is almost double the amount of money you made for Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, you made $250 million, and I'm paying you. You're going to make $100+ million more in your royalties. $350 million in your royalties, and you signed your $106 million salary, money that you did not make for The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. For The Hobbit, he probably only made $25 million for his salary, and he probably negotiated for a good like $120 million of the royalties, Peter Jackson, for The Hobbit. And for Lord of the Rings, I heard he only made $10 million. He negotiated for a nice like 9% of the gross sales, and he made his $250 million, Peter. This is more money than what you made for Lord of the Rings, Peter. Yeah, it is, but I know you're gonna make your. I saw your videos. I know you're gonna make your tens of billions, Ivan. I want a nice like $1 billion of that, man. I'm like, Peter, you're not worth $1 billion for my movie, man. You're not the main show. Yeah, but Ivan, I'm going to build your $1 billion empire, yes. Hence why I'm giving you a nice 0.6. But yeah, but 0.6 is not enough, Ivan. What about 0.9? What about 1%? Because he wants like a $650 million in royalties, obviously, because he's greedy. I'm like, Peter, no, I'm not going to give you that. You're getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I guarantee the Lord of the Rings actors, they found out how much Peter Jackson made, obviously. Off Lord of the Rings, like, holy shit, Peter Jackson's a greedy animal. I guarantee they felt used, and they felt like shit. Holy shit, we all made peanuts like $250K, and Peter Jackson took all the treasure for himself. All that $250 million for the box office. He couldn't even give us a nice $500,000 or $1 million of his money. Peter's a greedy animal. Yeah, he's a greedy pig, man. He's greedy, man. Yeah, he's a greedy animal. You gotta be careful. Yeah, nobody's like Ivan. Like, if this were Ivan, Ivan would have given us $1 million. Yeah, if that were me, I would have given the actors $1 million of my money. I wouldn't be stupid and give them $5 million. No, I'll take all the money for myself, obviously. But I'm generous. I would have given the main 7-8 actors $1 million of my money. You know what I'm saying? Because all those Lord of the Rings actors got peanuts, man. They got shitty money, man. They all got peanuts. You know what I'm saying? They got peanuts. But the Lord of the Rings movie did launch their careers, obviously, and now a lot of them are they're successful A-list actors, obviously, most of them, right? It launched their careers, but even then, Peter Jackson was a greedy pig. He took all the treasure for himself, man. He made like $250 million. He didn't even give the actors at least 400 or 500 grand of his money he could have given them, and he didn't. He's fucking greedy, man. He's a greedy pig. Fuck that. I'm not giving the actors a piece of my money. Fuck that. Like, I'm taking all the money for myself. Yeah, Peter's greedy. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, Simsara. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, Simsara. Check my camera here.